Hi everyone, I am the Sparkle Queen, aka the Angel. Thank you for joining me. I want to jump straight into this video, which is about soul tie versus twin flames. I want to talk to you about it because I know many people have different beliefs and where it comes from. Soul tie is God ordained, twin flame is demonic. Now we're going to look at why are they demonic and what kinds of relationship that they breed. Now, I've touched upon a soul tie, which is something that is your kingdom spouse. It's the male energy of you. When that person comes into your life, they come ready. Ready means that they've worked on their self, their emotional self, their trauma, their soul condition. And when they meet you, you are supposed to be in the same place, or they're there to help you elevate yourself. It is not like the twin flames, which will be something that is connected where you mirror each other. It's based on trauma, it's based on pain, and that is what brings you into union through your soul condition. Now, we are all energy beings and we connect and attract each other through our soul condition. Now, when you meet somebody that is your twin flame, there is nothing elevating about it. These are the kind of women or men that you will meet that will bring you down in life. They are like energy vampires. They come into your life and wherever you are, all of a sudden just like taking 10 steps back. They are never there to support you. They are never there to help you grow spiritually. They're only there to really kind of take from you and to mirror back to you any form of traumatic experience that you have faced some point in life from childhood to your current age today. These are the kind of people that we call, well, I don't call, but in the science world, they call them narcissists and other names I can't even remember because I'm not of science. But I know that there are many different, there's like science, religion that's based on science. Or was it, like a religious belief on science where people believe that God is an idea and we as mankind created God through that idea. That really does not, it's not something I believe. I was arrested by the Holy Spirit. They were very more advanced than me. It was them that gave me my knowledge. I didn't give them anything. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't actually understand what I know now regarding human beings, how we connect and all the rest of it between heaven and hell and all the other stuff that I have come into prophecy by through the Holy Spirit, through God allowing the Holy Spirit to actually minister to me and to teach me, to train me and to allow me to sit here today to say the things that I have to say. Your twin flame is one of the worst people that you can really meet. There are lots of people in the new age that will spew the rhetoric about meeting your twin flame as if you're going to get your knight in shining armor. I'm here to tell you, you're here. This is somebody that is from Nightmare on Elm Street. You can meet a twin flame that brings out the worst in you, and like I said, you mirror each other. Someone like Ian Huntley and Maxine Carr, I think her name is. They met each other and ended up starting as a couple, and their passion was to go out and kill people. They didn't get very far, they were stopped in their tracks, but they did kill people. And that's what some twin flames can bring. It is also a spiritual tie that is more like a spiritual bondage. You know, these are the kind of people that would attach themselves to you through marriage, through children, and create some type of dysfunction in your life. I want to start by saying that when you meet your twin flame and you've ended that relationship, when you've met your twin flame and you have gone through such a turbulent roller coaster with that kind of person, and that relationship may have ended or you might be still in it, you should really look first and say, what was the motivation of why I decided to get together with this person? That's one of the keys. And you should also reflect and ask yourself, what was that relationship based on? Was it based on lust? Was it based on what you can give them, such as money, your home, your car, anything that they felt they can profit from you? Have they left you in debt? Those are the kinds of people that will go back to their friends and family and talk about you in a very disgusting, negative manner. and turn people against you, and you won't even realize why many people have a problem with you is because they're out there painting the town red with your name. Listen, I would honestly say to you that when you meet if you meet your soulmate, that is a spiritual connection ordained by God. When you come into alignment with your soulmate is there to really push you to the best human being that you can be, and you with them. You don't have to force that relationship to even them to give you a status in that relationship. It's just something that they do because they respect you. A twin flame would never respect you. Many people that meet a twin flame would always come in nice, and people always say, oh, you know, when I met them, they were nice, which is anybody you meet would always try and put their best foot forward. But twin flames are the kind of people that they observe in you and observing what you have and what you have to offer. And if they feel there is something that meets their requirements, then they will wriggle in where they can fit in and try to win you over. But just know they will then start to change. So they will tell you anything that they feel you need to hear, where they are in life, with their career, financially, what their dreams, their goals. And they may not have a pot to piss in, to be honest. They probably are sexually abusive, physically abusive. And when you start to realize that the lies that they tell, you start to realize that you're with a con artist. Now, you might think, well, how does that mirror me because it's a twin flame? You're mirroring you, meaning that you connected on trauma and pain, but how you internalize that and how you deal with that as you get older is how you internalize that pain and that trauma as you get older. And when you come into relating to not just in man and woman relationship, even around the way they operate around their friends, is how they feel they need to survive. So if that guy comes into your life and he doesn't have a pot to piss in, he sees that you're a successful female or she sees you're a successful male, best believe they want to get in on that. They don't want to go and sow any seeds and do any hard work themselves. They want to take what you have and build themselves by stepping on you. They would emotionally abuse you to get it. So these are the kind of characteristics that they will come with. That does not sound like anything God would actually would push forward or even champion on. He doesn't condone anybody lying because he's a God of truth. He doesn't condone anybody treating another person inhumanely or bad or abusive, and those are the things that are of the devil. And when I say reflect, why did you go into that union in the first place? Because there is always red flags. There's always red flags in these kinds of people. Even if they try to be as nice as pie, there's always red flags. If you choose to ignore that red flag and think, oh, that's just their quirky way, or that's just how they speak, and you start to make excuses, it could be the potential for the biggest downfall later on, where you reflect back and think, they showed me their red flag, but I still proceeded on anyway. It can easily happen, especially if you're somebody that really wants a relationship where you do not want to be alone, or you've never been alone, you've always had relationship after relationship, but they've always seemed to kind of meet the same person in a different body. They're the kinds of people who want to know about your previous relationship because they literally want to do the same thing to you as the previous girl or the previous guy. It's very calculated. They do not lead with love. Even if you want somebody to love you, that kind of twin flame will not love you. They wouldn't show you love in the way that you feel you should be loved. You would only see lust, and that is it. And when they want you in your body, they will be nice to you. The minute they get their little fix or whatever, the little snacks, then they will go back to talking to you like you're literally disposable, and they have other interests out there. Many women, many men, because there are women that are predators as well, that look for men that have money, and their intentions ain't good, and they're just there to use that man, and they're there to use that woman. But discernment in the Most High is really where you need to place all of your faith into Him, praying to Him, and basically taking it to the Lord when you meet somebody. Because when you meet someone, it's very important, because they're going to tell you anything that they feel you want to hear. You never know what their motives are. with the Lord, he will stop them in their, he will show you visions, he will show you prophecies, who they are in their tracks before they can even play their hand. So you will know what card they're going to play before they even play it, you know. So praying to the Lord is and taking the Lord up in your life is very, very important. You know, because all you need is faith as a mustard seed. I also want to say to you as well, you know, those are the kind of people that when you get into bondage with marriage or children, it's like they're just spreading poverty. They will just literally give you a child just to trap you and keep you to them, but they don't actually want you. They don't actually see you as their wife or husband or anything like that. They just see it as you're tied in to pay them benefits, maybe through the child. Things of that kind of nature, and that's the mindset. It's very low vibrational kinds of people. My suggestion is, if you're with somebody like that now, you get out of the relationship. Really kind of work on yourself separately and let them work on themselves separately before you continue a relationship with anybody like that. Because one, you cannot help them. They're only there to drag you down. They will never ever be the person that you want them to be while you're with them. If anything, they just look at you like you're just another stumbling block they can step on. Do you know what I mean? Just to get to the next step. You know, you don't want anybody to be treat you like you're their doormat or something, where they can just come in and out of your life when they feel like it and just pick you up and throw you to the curb. And you never really know what you're doing with people like that neither. They'll just be in and out, you know, and turn up as if they have not done anything wrong. They don't need to give you any explanation. Take matters into your own hands. Now, I will say to you, for some people, because it's a bondage, some people might find it very hard to leave somebody like this. And this is for those into those kinds of toxic kind of relationship where there's possession and control and manipulation and your head's already been messed up. The relationship's a hot mess. Those are the kind of relationships, very hard to leave. But if you can take it to the Lord and muster up all the courage, because it's going to take some self-motivation, you're going to have to leave that kind of person, because they will never see what they're doing to you while they're with you. They will always feel like, because you take them back and you accept it, that they never have to really change, or they never have to change to fit, to not disrespect you and see that they're disrespecting you. Some of them know that they're disrespecting you, but unfortunately they don't really care. So you have to take matters into your hands where you say, you know what, I will not accept that, and set boundaries with those kinds of people, because they will just run you ragged if you do not set boundaries with them, you know. Anyway, so I am the Sparkle Queen. That's the difference between a twin flame, which one is toxic and one is not. So my battery's about to die. So until next time. Oh, and if you've made it to the end of this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. I do read comments. I will respond. Okay, until next time. Peace.